thin thread-like leaves that give my plant a light, airy texture. I am a star-shaped flower that blooms all summer into fall in red, pink, or white. Hummingbirds and butterflies love to sip nectar from my flowers, and my plant is often referred to as a hummingbird vine. I am the cypress flower. Hello viewers, I am Lorraine Ward, here to keep your company as we take another amazing journey around beautiful Guyana. This week we will be featuring STEM Guyana, Personality of the Week, an inspiring video on Guyana's 52nd Independence Observance in New York City. So stay with us because this will certainly be an amazing journey. Homestretch Magazine showcases people, places, and things Guyanese, whether at home or abroad. Our first feature is a video from a proud Guyanese father as he reflects on his daughter's life as he reads words of wisdom to her as she graduates from Harvard University.
My dearest Lauren Lou, from the day you were born, you captured our hearts with an infectious smile that soon developed into the warmest hug. I used to remind myself that the day would come when I would find myself missing you, the little girl who would sing around the house or write plays for others to perform, the girl who was at times so hungry but unable to decide what she was hungry for, the girl who adores her baby sister. My dearest Lauren, I appreciate your integrity, your passion, and your love for Jesus. I expect great things from you, not great as defined by the world drunk on its own materialism, but great on a deeper level. I expect you to live truthfully, to face your imperfections head on, to be real and authentic in your relationships. I expect you to call home. I will close with some guidelines. Life is not fair. Get used to it. Always treat people with respect and be nice to everyone. Maintain balance in your life. Always keep your personal integrity. It defines who you are. Do something with your career that you're passionate about. Never let money be the motivator for what you decide to do. Success is determined by how you contribute to making someone else's life better. My dear Lauren, today is one of the best days of our lives. You have exceeded our highest hopes and dreams. Thank you for bringing so much joy into our lives. With all my love, your dad.
Congratulations, Lauren. That was certainly an inspiring way to start this week's show. Still focusing on the achievements of our young people, let's explore their fascination, creativity, and innovative abilities.
In today's rapidly changing world, the need for innovation and creativity is essential to keep up with advanced technology. STEM Guyana, which stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics, is known for exercising this very creativity through inspiration. From the time this vision was enacted in 2016, youths from across Guyana were attracted and got involved to demonstrate their technological skills with one motto:
unlocking the world-class potential of Guyanese youths.
STEM Guyana is also known internationally. In 2017, the team built a robot for a water challenge and placed 10th out of 163 countries. This was not only a great accomplishment for the team, but for Guyana as well.
The last year challenge was based on the H2O challenge, which is the water challenge, and we built a robot which we named the robot Megatherium. And the basic function of the robot is the intake ball. The balls that represent the water particle. It comes up to the elevator system. Then it stores the ball, and after it stores the ball, then it dumps it to the different pockets. And at the end of the game, it actually pulls itself up. And of course, we got those inspiration from the functions in Brighton, Guyana.
This year, the competition is slated to take place in Mexico, and the challenge is alternative energy.
The robot is being built for this year's challenge, which is called Energy Impact. It was a challenge that was released by First Global, and this year it focused on the different source of energy. First Global sent us a link, and the link was to build a robot to fulfill different parts of the game. The game is focused on solar, wind, and other sources of energy. We have to build a bot to play against other countries, which is focused on different functions to help incorporate the different sources of energy.
With approximately 30 members working on the Genius Energy Impact robot, one must question the difficulties faced with this task.
So far, we've been trying to try different designs, come up with different designs that's not only efficient, but it's going to help give us confidence enough that we're going to win the games. And so we've been going trial and error through the different testing. So I would say it's a learning process for all of us, but at the same time, the challenges are that incorporating the physics as well as all the different aspects in the game itself.
As a team, continue to soar, STEM Guyana. Keep your eyes on the big prize as you strive for the greater success your team anticipates.
I think we're going to go very strong this year as we went last year, which places us number one at the end of day one. And we're planning to go back this year with the same enthusiasm in order for us to win the games ahead.
Best of luck to STEM Guyana as they prepare for the upcoming International Robotics Competition from August 15 to 18 in Mexico.
Youths, our future. Remember, you can accomplish anything. The time and place for creativity is anywhere and anytime. So start now. His name is a household name in Guyana. He placed second 8 times and holds the most titles as the Calypso monarch in Guyana. Who is this second-hand man?
And the competition this year to sing as I arrive at a decision. Well, it's been me nightmare began.
On Thursday, May 31, the Calypso fraternity was thrown into a state of mourning with the passing of Godfrey Phillips, popularly known as the Mighty Rebel. Mighty Rebel has the most Calypso monarch titles with 6 wins and 8 second places.
I met him in 1988 when he first won. In fact, I was a judge that year. And he had won with the second-hand man, which is perhaps his most popular Calypso. And that year, I felt like all the other judges that nobody really could have beaten the Mighty Rebel because of that ditty that chronicalized all the years of his second place positions when in fact he thought he could have won the competition and all of that. And it was such a well put together ditty.
Rebel's winning songs include 1988 Second Hand Man,
6 long years in second position doesn't need no explanation. It is plain to see. Poor unlucky me. Every year things were just the same. They waiting to put second on me name. Don't mind what I sing. Second place was me thing.
1993 They See You Wrong, 1997 Political Lie,
They promise everything is gonna be nice, nice. With milk and honey on the other side of paradise. They say they will turn around the economy so that Guyanese will be living happy and free.
2001 Ask the President,
This disregarding their fellow man. Ask the president. Ask the president. Who kick out GEC for GPL? Still we getting blackout like hell. Ask the president. Ask the president. Don't ask me.
2007 is We Put You There. And 2010, All We Know the Man.
Yeah, the whole nation surprised when they get to see and hear the fella how he crying out bitterly. Julius! Why, Julius? Why you have to hurt me? I spend the money on your loan, expensive salary phone. We don't go someplace, you and me alone. Hey?
After retiring from competing, he dedicated the rest of his life trying to develop the genre of music in Guyana.
He decided that, listen, after resigning, I will just not sit there and do nothing. I just want to put back something into the art.
He said he's retiring, but not from singing, from competition,
right.
But not from singing. He's
and
always
not
said
from
that.
offering his services
Yes.
and his expertise and so on. So we put this thing together, but it really did not come off the way we wanted it to come off. And at the end of it, and this was so funny, the Mighty Rebel specifically put together his panel because he thought these were people who would have had some form of influence and get the thing going the way he wanted it to go. And after it came off the way he didn't want it to come off, he was so frustrated. And I believe that that took a really very heavy toll on the Mighty Rebel since then, because that he dreamt of that for a long time. He kept talking about it for a long time. And when he finally thought it would have happened, it just didn't happen.
I must say the greatest achievement that Rebel wanted to achieve for the Calypsonians Association, we went to the point but we did not get through, was a building of our own. And we did not follow up that point. But I have good memories of the Mighty Rebel that I don't think will ever come out of my mind. And I will miss him in the Calypso fraternity. I will.
The Mighty Rebel fathered 10 children, 7 boys and 3 girls. His youngest child is the only one who followed in his footsteps.
I was preparing, and the night before the competition I had a dream. I was having a difficulty with the song, and I dreamt him singing the song to me how it's supposed to be sung. And the very next day I went and I sang it the exact way. Of course he had his video camera and all that, because his baby on stage and I got first. He was really proud of that, you know, and went on to the music festival, got first and so on. So because of that, he was really behind me with the whole singing thing. Also as a father, he was a very principled person, and so we never got along on backstage. But regards to the competition, he would start writing his song maybe months before. You'd notice that when you look at the patterns following, if it's mash, it's something that happened in the year before. And as long as it has a punchline, he sits and he puts that there and he starts building up. Like a journalist, start building his work together. And but I'm not like that. For example, I'm going to be singing at the funeral. I haven't started composing my songs yet. I'll do that 2 days before. But we're different in there, but the whole skill and art of composing songs I've gotten from him. So, in that light, in terms of guidance, when it comes to being punctual, he's like that. Realize I was late for the program, right? He would have been like, girl, I tell you about this time thing, you got to be on time, you got to be on time, and you don't control the traffic, so you got to be on time. He was somebody like that, disciplined. Growing up also, he appreciated the fact that you had to work hard to get money to purchase things. I'm not sure if it's a male thing, huh? It's probably a father thing. And so if you're not caring what you have, it did something to him. If you use something, move it from there. And because we weren't catching that so fast enough, he'd become upset. But growing older, I realized he was just being a father. So of course we had a teenage clash, huh? But I always loved him.
For the 72 years he lived, he has certainly made an indelible impact with his calypsos and his legacy will forever be remembered.
83, 84 was only second place, nothing more. I don't get the score. I was the second hand man for sure.
The mighty rebel has certainly left an indelible mark not only at home but further afield. His legacy will forever live on. Guyanese within the diaspora proudly celebrate Guyana as an independent nation. I will now take you on a flight to New York to be a part of the festivities. Enjoy! Happy faces and joyful hearts filled the streets of New York City in celebration of Guyana's 52nd independence anniversary. The annual parade in the Big Apple was held under the theme, Celebrate Guyana, Reflect Our Journey. A large gathering, mostly Guyanese, either joined the colorful and energetic procession or simply lined the route. With assistance from Caribbean Airlines, officers of the Guyana Defense Force in their ceremonial attire was a spectacle as they led the parade. They were followed by officials, marching band, Parade Marshal, Her Worship Patricia Chase Green, Attorney General Basil Williams, Consular General Barbara Atterley, among other dignitaries.
The unity that we have here, the love that is sharing here, it brings that extra emotion within me. It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming to see all Guyanese coming out, waving their flags, wearing their bandanas.
Well, I'm feeling great to be here with the Guyanese in the diaspora, and particularly in New York, to celebrate with them 52nd year, 52 years of independence in Ghana.
It does send a message. We are one people, one nation with one destiny, and we are demonstrating that today, that we can showcase Guyana to the world. And here in New York, it's a wide diversity of nations, so we are demonstrating what it means to be Guyanese out here.
I'm cold, but delighted to be part of this proceedings, and of course representing our country here in the United States of America. It's good to see so many Guyanese out celebrating our independence and of course in love and unity.
The 1.7 miles long parade began at Church and Brooklyn Avenues in Brooklyn, proceeded east on Church Avenue, north on Rogers Avenue, east on President Street, and concluded at the Brooklyn Museum tarmac. Hoisting the golden arrowhead was First Lieutenant Alvin Holidar. Flying high in the city of New York is Guyana's golden arrowhead with its green background, followed by red, black, gold, and white triangles as a striking symbol of Guyana's journey into the future. Bringing down the curtains was cultural performances.
She tried daily to beat his image out of me until it was dead as the tools replayed in her head, leaving my eyes a little bit darker than the shots he'd take off the rock. aiming for my eyes every time so that I go blind to reality, but like Maya Angelou said, we're only as blind as we want to be.
It was today when I looked in the mirror. I saw a reflection that brought confidence. I saw a reflection that said, "You can be the best." The Lord chose me, and I have to follow His will. I accept my duties with my shoulders upright and my head held high to march forward.
Anywhere I go, I got my flag, my GT flag, yeah.
Guyana, 52 and counting. Let's work hard to build your developing nation as we uphold our motto: one people, one nation, one destiny. I am Lorene Ward. Thank you for joining us on yet another Guyanese voyage. Trust you enjoyed the trip. Remember to like our Homestretch Magazine Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and keep updated with our weekly programs.